Alright lads, we're back with another video, and fortunately for us, we just hit 100 subs. To be precise, we've hit 104. And I know I'm not sounding the happiest right now. It's just late, and we've been on that grind, and I'm chilling in the success, man. It's very hard to get to 100 subs, and mostly like I do my part, and that's fair enough to say. But mostly it's you guys showing up every day, watching the videos that's helping us grow. So, thanks. Just show my appreciation for a little bit. But I'm gonna have another video specifically. I like that word now. But specifically for thanking you for 100 subscribers. So I'm not gonna go too much into it in this. This is more of just kind of different type of gameplay. Leaning more towards multiplayer as Cold War comes out, because as you know, or maybe you don't know, in the first I think few months of Cold War, Warzone isn't going to be in it. So Warzone is still going to be Modern Warfare, but as the season comes to an end, the current season, it will even out and become a Cold War kind of game. I don't know how they're going to do it. It's different, but I'm going to be leaning towards multiplayer, and then I'm going to come back to Warzone when it transfers over to Cold War, because I'm real hyped to get on Cold War, because I was slain in the beta, the alpha, all that good stuff. We got that montage as well already out. But look, I'm going to come at you with a nice M4 build. It's a weird M4 build. I made this kind of build before, but this is my updated tournament build, and it's a monster. This is like S&D tournaments. We're talking 1v1 tournaments if you're doing them, like not sniper 1v1s, obviously, like proper 1v1s and wagers and stuff, 2v2s, all that good stuff. This is the class you want to show up with. No joke. I put my money on it. It's so good. Low recoil, high damage. Like, it wouldn't look like low recoil, especially when it has no stock, but we're going to pull up the screenshot like we always do. And you can clearly see, like, this is just the overview screenshot, by the way. You can obviously see that now. What am I talking about? We got the monolithic suppressor, FSS 1.45-inch tackle lights, the Ranger foregrip, and we have no stock and a stipple grip tape. So a decent balance of weird attachments, I guess you could say. But we're gonna break down every attachment right now. So we're gonna get rid of this full screen attachment in a few seconds. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of all the attachments on the one page, because we're going to break the video down attachment by attachment. I'm sorry for starting, like I said, it was late. So at any point if I sound very drowsy in the video, hit that like button because this was a struggle to get this video out. But other than that, I'm going to stop complaining and come at you with the attachment breakdown one by one. So obviously, starting at the muzzle, we have the monolithic. You get sound suppression, and then you have damage range. Obviously the negatives are a bit of speed and aim walk steadiness, so you have a bit more sway. So we're not really going to worry about that too much. Yeah, monolithic. Moving on to the barrel, the FSS 1.45-inch tackle light barrel. Now this is a weird kind of barrel, and it's very controversial. That it's not the best barrel for the gun. You can see me slaying in the background. It's not like it's a terrible barrel. You can see me slaying. I'm probably going to die. No, I think I pulled through, yeah. Anyway, you have aim down sight speed, and you have a lot of it. Well, a decent amount. But you lose a lot of bullet velocity as well. Bullet velocity is how fast the bullet travels in like a few seconds. So higher bullet velocity means it's going to reach point A, go from point A to B faster. And that's very important to make your shots register before someone else hits. So again, you can put the grenadier on this if you want, and that's going to help with that recoil control. But it's going to slow you down a lot. Like a lot from what this gun is right now. So it's up to you. The grenadier, in my like, if you're not trying for speed and you have a struggle with the recoil control, I would say use the grenadier. But other than that, use the barrel I'm using right now. Obviously this is a multiplayer build, so don't be using this in Warzone unless you really want to rock it as a sub. But even at that, I wouldn't, because in Warzone you have 200 health, and multiplayer you have 100, so it's a complete different situation. But moving on to the under barrel, we have the Ranger foregrip. Ranger foregrip giving us recoil control and aim instability, but very important, recoil control that it does give us is 17% vertical recoil. And obviously when you have no stock, your gun is going to fly off like a plane. So when you put that Ranger on it, it keeps it grounded. So it gets the job done rather than using. It obviously slows our aim down sight speed down and our aim walk movement speed down. But other than there was no point in really using the commando on this, because it doesn't have left and right sway. You can literally see it in the gameplay. It just goes straight up. So there's no need to worry about left and right sway. It just pulls up. And even at that, I'm doing a very good job to control it. And I'm on keyboard and mouse, so props to me. Rear grip, you get the stipple grip tape, which gives us aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. Sprint to fire speed is very important, because it determines how agile you can be with a gun. And the gun being an assault rifle, you know, it's not that agile by default anyway. So if you're competing with SMGs like the MP7 that has a bit of range, or the P90 that has a bit of range on it, you kind of want it to be fast when you're jumping around the corner, or drop shotting, you know, all them kind of stuff, triple sprinting to and then stopping to aim in. So that's very helpful. Then moving on to the stock, obviously we don't have one, so click the option for no stock. This is probably the most important attachment on this whole class setup, other than the Ranger, I would say. And with the stock, you know, we're getting a lot of speed, movement speed especially, and aim down sight speed, and we get a lot of aim down sight speed, more than we would get by using the barrel. Very important, but obviously your recoil controller is going to get hit, and the aim and stability is going to get hit. But obviously, sorry for saying obviously again, but when you use the Ranger, you gain stability back, and that's one very important thing. You gain aiming stability, and you can see when we have a stock, or the option of no stock, you can see the con there is saying minus aiming stability, but with it evens out, because the Ranger foregrip gives us back aiming stability in a surplus, if that makes sense. So it evens out, and we actually have a bit more, not more than what you would have if you put loads of slow attachments on, but it's still decent. Okay, that's the full gun. We're only, what, 6 minutes into the video? About that. I'm gonna keep talking though, because I'm a beast, and we gotta talk about things that are coming in the future, because we're gonna start grinding even harder for Cold War when it comes out. And I just want to make sure you are on board, so you gotta let me know down below what kind of content you want to see when Cold War comes out. I can already tell you the first video that comes out is going to be a sniper class setup, because I know I want to snipe firstly, yeah, I want to snipe. That's the first gun I'm going to use in the game, is snipe. So I'm going to have that really high level. So, you know, if you want that sniper class setup for both the Pellington and the Tundra, you know, I'm going to be here for that. They're both of the snipers that were in the beta, and I'm going to show up for them. We're going to do class setups like all for the first 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not even joking. So you want them first, you got to come here and leave suggestions down here of what you want next. For that whole first week, you got to leave suggestions of what you want for Cold War, and it's coming out soon, so better drop that comment fast, and I'll reply to you if I'm going to do it, or if it gets enough requests or whatever, you know. But I'll be down in the comments a lot, so you'll be able to get feedback. And what do you think of the hand cam? I didn't get any much feedback on that. Is it too low, too high, too big, not clear enough, you know, does the frame too annoying, you know? I need feedback on this kind of stuff, because I need to know how to improve from it. And don't be afraid of insulting me, because you probably won't. Yeah, and a big part of this gun is don't use any don't use any variants with the gun, like weapon variants, because it will change the iron sight. Now, unless you like the other iron sights, but me personally, I don't. I feel as if it hides your vision, it clouds your vision. So if you're playing for like tournaments, use this scope, I would definitely say, because it's gonna make targets a lot easier to see and lock onto, especially because we're not wasting an attachment going for a scope, if you get me, which is very, very big part. And I don't know why, but it looks like it reloads very fast, because obviously when you're playing it doesn't look like it, but when you reload it, this gun is pretty fast. Look at it, boom, pop, reloaded. That's pretty fast, man. I never noticed that when I was playing with it in this gameplay. This is just against bots, probably you've already noticed. Some of you probably clicked off with it because it's just bots, but you can tell by my aim, man. When I play in normal lobbies, it's just the whole lobby starts raging. My own team starts raging. They think I'm aimbotting sometimes. I think I'm another little symphony out here doing stuff like that, but my aim is legit, and I know that for a fact. I just put a lot of hours in aim training, and if you do want to see a video on my aim training, I'll let you know on my routines and stuff. But I'd rather wait till a lot more people are watching the channel to do that kind of stuff, you know. I'm just kind of trying to grow the channel, so I feel as if class setups and challenges and stuff like that would be the best, and weapon comparisons. I think tomorrow, hopefully, I should have an M13 comparison, M13 versus Kilo, so it should be a good kind of video. If you want to hit that sub button right now, if you're still here, you're just a legend. And anyway, so you know, more to that. But it's been a long day, boys. I'm gonna clock out. I just want to tell you, thank you very much for 100 subs again. I know I said it at the start, I know I've said it on Instagram, but I mean, it means a lot. There's only 3 months we've been grinding, boys. What happens when we're here 3 years later now? You know, that's kind of giving me a feedback of where I need to go. Don't know how to improve it, don't know what to do, but I know I'm on 100 subs, so I must be doing something right. I'm going to bed, boys, and it's like, you have 97 subs. I wake up, it's 100 subs. And then by lunchtime that day, it's like 104 subs. Like, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, I'm just surprised. I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised. So, thank you very much for that. And we're going to keep grinding. Let me know down below what you just want to see. and I got you covered. I'll let you know with a reply if I can do it or if it can't be done. So I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Have a good day, have a good sleep, have a good night wherever you are. Bye bye.